Hey everyone, welcome to Jofer Jeff. I'm Jeff, and just wanted to have a quick video about what was going on with my channel recently. Some of you may have noticed that a lot of my movies kind of disappeared for a little bit. Here's what happened. YouTube has a content violation policy of 3 strikes and you're out. If you get 3 content strikes, copyright strikes, in a 90-day period, they delete your channel permanently. I've had them here and there off once in a while. It was never a big deal. I did get one about a month and a half ago for, I believe it was Revenge Blood Cult 2. And I knew it had a video release, but I thought it had expired, so it was free game again, but nope, it got a content claim. Not a big deal, as I said, except about a week and a half ago, I got a second one by the same company for The Last Slumber Party. That was the same situation too. I knew it had been on DVD years ago. I thought their distribution deal had expired. It had not, so they took that video down. I couldn't risk a third strike, so I privatized a lot of my videos. I had to go through them again, just double check to make sure the copyrights were still clear or unused, so I wouldn't get a third strike. And I also went through that company and made sure I had nothing on their list on my channel. Now that I have that, I've uploaded all the videos. They're on private. They're all public again, so they're all watchable. I'll just have to keep a better eye on that one. But that's what was happening. I didn't disappear. My channel was still here. I just couldn't risk that third strike until I cleaned out everything. Also, I want to talk about my Patreon supporters. Thank you. Everybody who made a donation, believe it or not. I had a ton of support. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. Everybody who even made like $1 donation. That was awesome. If you are a Patreon supporter and you have a rewards package, those will ship next week. And I will put a link in here to my Google Plus account. And there's a list of all the DVDs that are available. So if you have DVDs and you go through that list, you can request that I send you certain titles. That'll be no problem. Just message me through the app. Whew. My PC, still broken, but I will have my new PC up and running by the end of next month. I had to go with a Ryzen 1200. I upped the motherboard a little bit. I'm going with 8 gigs of RAM. And I got a cheap graphics card for like 25 bucks. It'll work. It'll do for now. So I'll just upgrade everything when I get my tax refund next year. I got a GTX 550 Ti graphics card. And if you know anything about computers, you know it's a graphics card. Nothing I'm going to run really, awesome 4K frame rates, but it'll work. It'll do for now. And it's like worth 20 bucks. So I got a pretty good deal. Anyway, so now that I'm back, I can start doing videos again. I got a PC I can upload on, so I should be able to go back. And I've decided to refocus a little bit and focus more on independent horror. Now, I know a lot of you still love the 80s cheesy classics. I do too. They're still going to be a big part of my channel. I just wanted to focus more on independent channel horror today because if you think about it, all the movies that I love, well, they were the independent horror of 1980. So by supporting the stuff today, you're supporting next decade's Halloween, Friday the 13th. All these movies that were made on shoestring budgets outside of studio systems. And we love them now, and they're all part of studios now. But back then, they were just basically, make them with whatever money you could get, and hopefully a studio would buy it. And if it didn't, you'd throw it in the theaters yourself. So there's a lot of great content out there. I know a lot of it is garbage. I admit that. But there's some really good stuff out there from really promising people. And I think if we support them now, it'll turn into something later. So I've decided that I'm going to start doing a lot of content on upcoming movies made outside the studio, a lot of content creators who are just making their own movies. And I hope to get a lot of good response out of it. I hope you join me with that. And yes, I'm still doing the 80s horror. I love 80s horror more than anything. It's still going to be a huge part of my channel. And that kind of brings me to, I wanted to thank everybody who supported the channel, and I wanted to let you know why I do it. For the longest time, I was the only person, friends and family, who loved horror. So when I do this not as just me putting out content. I really like interacting with people and getting feedback and talking to other horror fans. Hey, I love this movie. I've had people turn me on to so many movies I knew nothing about. And it's like I never would have heard of this movie had not somebody recommended it to me. And I've heard the same thing from other people about, hey, I saw this on your channel. I never heard of it. It's a great movie. You should check out this one. I know a lot of people do that on YouTube and social media where they just want to put out their stuff and they don't want anything to come back. And I'm not like that. I put it out there, and I really want people to hit me up and talk about horror, because that's what I love. And it's been really great. I can't tell you the response I got, and it was more than I ever hoped for. So, not to get sappy, I'm back. Our channel's fully functional. We're good to go. I hope to have a lot more content in the next couple of weeks. Got my camera back, finally. My babies. So I will start making videos. I don't have to use this damn cell phone anymore, and I can edit, and I can use my video software, and yeah. And keep the movie requests coming, because I've got a lot of them waiting to go, and some of them that I never heard of, I could never find. There's a movie, God, somebody told me about it. It's about a motocross driver. It's a shot-on-video horror movie. I'm going to forget the title now, but I'll bring it up later. It's oh man, it was shot on video. I think it's like 1987 or 85 or something like that. It's about a motocross driver who dies, and his girlfriend starts having nightmares that he's killing her boyfriends or friends. And I really want to find this movie now. So I was hoping to put it on my channel, but it just came out on DVD, so it's probably got a good content copyright on it. But it's stuff like that that I love finding, and I hope that I can help you find anything. And if you can help me, more power to you. So that's what's going on. Like I said, Patreon subscribers. Videos will go out next week. The list should be up by Friday. So like I said, if you've signed up for the DVD giveaway, just go through the list. And if you see a couple that you want, message me, and I'll usually be able to do it. If you haven't signed up for Patreon, sign up for Patreon. I do still give away the DVDs. Just an update, the horror box that I have ordered, I had to cancel. Horror block hasn't been completely reliable lately, so I don't know if I'm going to continue that perk. So I might have to put up a new perk for that one. So check it out if you haven't yet. Don't forget to try me out on Instagram and Twitter. And thank you for watching. Have a great day.